Hey guys, welcome back to Fit After 50. Welcome to today's workout. Today we have a muscle building chest and tricep workout. You're gonna need a bench and you're gonna need dumbbells. Actually, you can get away without a bench because you can lay down on the floor. And the floor actually can be very helpful because it can limit your range of motion and prevent injuries. We'll be talking about this throughout the workout in between the sets. It's only 3 exercises, 3 sets per exercise, 9 sets total. So let's not waste any more time and I'll see you guys in about 1 second. Alright guys, welcome back. First exercise is an incline bench press. Reason why I chose the incline, because it works on the upper part of your chest. And as we get older, this is kind of the part that starts drooping. So we want to build up those muscles to get a little bit of girth on the upper part of our chest to get it back. So incline bench press, I set the bench at about 30 to 45 degrees, whatever you're comfortable with. Grab your dumbbells. And we're going to proceed with the exercise. Let's go put somewhere between 10 and 12 repetitions. So when you sit back, bring the dumbbells down. They don't have to be 90 degrees or perpendicular to your body. Set them at about 45 degrees, something that you're comfortable with. So I'm going to stress this throughout this workout. Only do the exercises that you do not feel any pain in, all right? We want to come back for more workouts all the time. You want to be consistent with them. So if incline bench press doesn't work for you, a regular bench press works, do that. I don't believe in having best exercises for anything. The best exercise is the one that works the muscle that you want to work on and that you can repeat. So therefore, let's get started with the incline bench. So get in a comfortable position, lock in your legs. This is a full body motion, right? Even though you're only moving your arms, you can still press onto the floor as you're lifting. So let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and let's go up and nice and slow on the way down. Up and slow on the way down. 3, 4, let's go for 12 reps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and that's it. That's it for me, at least for this first set. So what I meant when I said to not be like this when you're laying down on the bench, but kind of bring your elbows down a little bit. So about 45 degrees. You bring it back and you push it up and bring it back and push it up. Always stay in control on all your repetitions. And you don't have to touch the dumbbells at the end. Down and then back up, and you can leave them right there. Down and back up. And try to leave, like I said, if you're just starting out, try to leave 3 or 4 repetitions in reserve. You don't have to max out. And if you'd like to max out a little bit more on the last set, feel free to do that if you have a little bit more left. So that was set number 1. Get going to set number 2. Same thing. Nice and careful. Always stay in control. It's not about how much weight we are lifting, guys. It's about how much weight we're lifting that we can do under control and with good form. So let's get started. Set number 2. Feet planted, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 and 2. And we are done with set number 2. So when I say feet planted, what I mean is sit back on your bench, push those feet against the ground, engage your legs, engage your core. Let all those muscles drive those dumbbells up into the air. It shouldn't just be your chest and just your shoulder. Learn how to recruit everything and push up and then back down and push up. Everything should be engaged. Everything should be tight right now as you're pushing that weight up. You'll be able to lift more and you're going to be much less injury prone when you're doing that. So that was set number 2. Now we're moving to set number 3. Excuse me. Same thing. 12 repetitions. Like I said, if you're using a little hard, if you stop at 10, perfectly fine. If you stop at 8, perfectly fine. If you could do a little more, I'll give you guys a little time to do a little bit more. All right. So back, brace everything, and then ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1. Halfway. One more. And up and back down. All right. That was set number 3. Chest should be feeling a good pump right now. Remember, nice and slow and under control at all times. All right, so we're done with exercise number 1. I'll give you guys a little 30-second break. I'm gonna set up and then we'll move on to exercise number 2. See you guys then. All right guys, welcome back. Exercise number 2, dumbbell fly. Once again, if you have a bench, use it. If you are fearful or hurting yourself, lay it on the floor. As you lay down on the floor, your arms can only go back so much and the floor will stop them. So you don't have to overextend or hyperextend anything, all right? We're doing the same thing. 3 sets, 12 repetitions. On your bench, lay down, feet firmly on the ground, press the dumbbells up, and we're just gonna go back as far as you can without any sort of pain. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, get a nice stretch in your chest if you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway there. 1, 2, 3, 3 more. 1, 2, and 1 more. And 3, and sit back up. What are we dropping here? Bunch of garbage. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna just flick this out of this room. Like I said, much stretch as you can get. You grow the most muscle in the most stretched position of that muscle. I know you feel the burn when you come back up, but that's not the stretch position. The stretch position is here. So this is where most of the muscle growth is happening in this range. So you want to make sure you come back down nice and slow, under control, hold it for a little bit, and then come back up. It was the same thing with the bench press. This is the most stretched position in the bench press. So you want to go up from here and then finish it up. You're just going to finish it up with your triceps. But all this work is done by your chest, and this is when your chest is stretched. That's where most of the growth occurs. All right, we're done with set number 1. We're moving on to set number 2. Same exercise, 2 more sets. Down, press up, Nice and controlled, 12 repetitions or so. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 1 and 1 more. And 2. All right, and sit back up. Let's take a little breather and we'll move on to the third and final set, and then we'll do everything that we need to do for the chest. So if you guys repeated this workout twice a week, that would give you 12 sets for the chest. Generally, it's recommended to do for best growth, muscle growth, between 10 and 16 sets per body part per week. So anywhere, if you did, this and maybe one more time, different exercises or the same exercises, that's all the exercise and the extra amount of volume you have to do for the week in order to develop a little bit of muscle. Especially at our age, like I said, I'm 53, so anybody 50 and older, probably 40 and older, the older you get, the harder it is to develop that muscle. So if you're starting when I am, an ex-runner, kind of a skinny guy, I don't expect to be huge coming a year or 2 or 3 or probably ever. I'm basically doing this to maintain a little bit of strength, build a little bit of strength, build a little bit of muscle so I can be healthy and mobile and active throughout, right? Anyway, set number 2 done. Set number 3, here we come. And press up. Feet on the ground, nice and flat, and let's go. 1, 2, don't rush it. 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway there. 1, 2, 3. 3 more, guys. 1, 2, and 1 more. Nice big stretch, and 3. And that's it. All right, we have 1 more exercise left. Give me another 30, 40 seconds or so to set up, and I'll see you guys then. All right, welcome back. Like I said, 1 more exercise left. We're gonna be working on the tricep. We're gonna be working on the skull crusher. So 3 sets of skull crushers. So skull crusher, if you're doing it laying down, pretend I'm laying down, the weight's gonna be over your head and you're just gonna extend your arms out and back. So this works the long head of the tricep, which is the meaty part of the tricep. So even if you're flexing like this, it's this part on the bottom right here that actually gives you a lot of thickness to your arm. So I don't have a big tricep, but it's not this part, but it's this part back here. This will be your long head. Like I said, the meatiest part of your tricep, the one that gives you the most definition and the most size on your arms. So 3 sets of 12. Same position as we were having. Flat bench, or you can do this on the floor. Up, and just going to bend those elbows all the way down and all the way back up, and try to keep them as still as possible. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down, 7. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we wait. So use weights that are comfortable for you. Like I said, if you're just starting out, leave a few repetitions in the bank. Don't want you to get hurt. Definitely don't ego lift. Don't make the mistake of lifting like when you were 20 years ago. And if you're new to this, definitely don't ego lift. Just keep everything under control at all times. It is the most important thing to do. And I fall into the trap once in a while too of ego lifting, because you see all this content on the internet and on YouTube like you're watching this. It's easy to fall into that trap. It's something you never want to do. All right. Set number 2, same exercise. Sit back, up, lean those elbows back just a little bit, and then bend them. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't drop the dumbbells. Nice and slow on the control on the way down. 6, halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we sit back up. So today, obviously, we're working on chest and triceps. Next video, if you guys want to come back, we'll do back and biceps, and then we will follow it up with another video the following week when we work on legs and shoulders. So if you just do those 3 workouts once a week, you'll get the minimum that you need in order to build muscle. Obviously, that's going to depend eventually as you get better at this on the amount of effort you're putting into it. So if you need to add weight or slow the repetitions down, anything to overload the muscles properly, that's what you're going to have to do. For now, just remember, you build muscle anywhere between 6 and 30 repetitions. So you don't listen to anybody says you got to do 12 or whatever. Do whatever you're comfortable doing. Anything between 5 or 6 and about 30 repetitions will build muscle as long as you are putting the effort into those work sets. So, last and final set of our skull crushers. Sit them back, up, lean those arms back just a little bit, couple of degrees, and drop the dumbbells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 more. 2 more. 1 and 2. And dumbbells back down. I'm just going to put them on the ground. All right, guys. Well, that's it. We are done. We are done working with the chest. And we are done working with the tricep. We did more chest and triceps because our triceps were also working when we were doing the bench press. So it's a secondary muscle. We just kind of finished it off so we don't have to do as much work. Always try to keep the workout short. I always do because I don't have a lot of time. So, 15, 20 minutes, a few times a week. That's all it takes. Thank you for joining me today for After 50. I hope you guys got to follow along with me. Hope you learned something. Maybe if you have to program your own schedule or do whatever it is that you need to do. If you're just starting out and you want to come back, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a big like. Leave me a comment down below. And I will see you guys during the next workout.